Hello, everybody, and welcome to the class. This is Professor Ford. I just want to go through this thing a little bit with you to make sure you get off to a solid start and you don't fall through the cracks anywhere. This is the first course announcement that you just read, and you clicked on this link here to get where you are now. So from here, you go over to Virtual Classroom, click, and this takes us to the virtual classroom. Starting at the top, ask Professor Ford. There are instructions on how to contact me, how to ask a question, that sort of thing. Now, I'm on my knees right now. I know you can't see me, but I'm on my knees. Please, let's keep all the communication right here in Blackboard. Otherwise, it's an organizational nightmare. So we want to keep it right here. So, I'll leave that to you to read um, most of this. I just want to do an overview. I've done other introduction videos where I probably went a little too much detail, every little thing. So I'm going to try to avoid that. But just click on there, and you see, it walks you through it. MindTap customer support. We'll talk about MindTap later. Getting started. That is what we click to get started. And here we are. There's the syllabus. Here's a little thing on the difference between online class and face-to-face versions. Not all that much difference these days, as most face-to-face classes have a lot of online content. Wall Street Journal, not required, but a great student offer for you. If you are interested in economic news and so forth, that is our best newspaper. Study skills videos, worth watching. Take a look at those. Okay, let's just look at the syllabus just a little bit. Here's the course schedule, okay? Course materials, course objectives, homework. Just go through click on those and read it. Extra credit. Yes, there's some extra credit, how grades are calculated, and policy. My expectations, contact information. Once again, please, 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 let's keep all the communication right here in the course. And the reason that's important, one of the reasons, other than it makes life easier for all of us, you and me, but sometimes the college needs to know who's been actively involved in the class, that kind of thing. And if I can't find where you've done assignments or whatever, I'm looking for some activity. I'm going to go in there and see if you've contacted me, seeing if we've made, some kind of arrangement or whatever. So something's going, whatever. Okay. If I can't see you there, it's going to be harder to track you down if you contact me other ways. All right. Well, enough about that. Now, from here down, if some of these things apply to you, if you think they do, go ahead and read them. Most of this stuff is just stuff the college wants everybody to put in their syllabi, and I confess, between you and me, I haven't read most of this myself. So, but above here, okay, this is all relevant to this class. So read through there. Take some time and do that. Okay, we're going back to the virtual classroom. We've looked at getting started. Career in economics, much more than you think. That's something from the American Economics Association. Just a few minutes long. It's a video. It's worth watching. Welcome and beware. Economics is rude, crude, and offensive. Yes, indeed, we have broken many hearts. It is. It is. Economics is just about cost and benefits. Sometimes the costs and sometimes the benefits just aren't what you'd hoped. Okay. So anyway, little introduction and warning that I wrote. So orientation video. Another link to what you're watching at this very moment, in case you didn't see it in the first announcement. Now, we're getting to the action. Here are the modules. The course is split up into modules. The due dates out to the sides. Now, click on Module 1. Now, the genius of this course is that you start at the top and you click your way down. And right at the top, who am I? Who are you? This is our first discussion. Let's take a look. Click there. Who am I? That's where you get to read all about me. Who are you? That's where we all get to read all about you. Notice here, there's a little warning that says click create thread. Well, it's not a warning. It's instruction, a notice. Click create thread on the next page for instructions, because Blackboard does a funny thing. Click on that and nothing is there. I have to click on create thread first. Then you see some instructions, and then you type in whatever subject, and then you start to introduce yourself. Okay. Well, let us move on to, well, let's see. The lectures. That's the next thing you click on, the lectures. What is economics? The essence of economics. Most of these are quite short. Video lectures. Click on those because those will really be helpful. A lot of these videos are from Paul Solomon. Basics of graphing. A very good review of graphing. If it's been a while, we're going to see a lot of graphs. Make sure you watch these. All of these are good, worth watching materials we cover in Module 1. And then the next, again, start at the top, click your way down. This is the process for each and every module. Click on homework. Now this module is a little trickier, a little more complicated than the other modules because you've got to get set up in MindTap. MindTap is a website that contains our textbook, our main textbook, and problems and so forth. A lot of the resources are in MindTap, but you got to get set up first. At the top, I'm going to have another video where I walk you through this thing and tell you how to get set up in MindTap. Okay? So you will come here and click on that, and that's going to walk you through the rest of this stuff, and it's going to get you into MindTap and give you an overview of MindTap. And then here's our first homework assignment. When you're all set up, just kind of tells you what we're going to do. Read chapter 1 there in MindTap, do the homework, read chapter 2. Now, this is an important point. Modules and chapters aren't necessarily the same thing. I mean, module 1 has 2 textbook chapters, and there are 2 or 3 other modules that have 2 textbook chapters. So don't confuse module 1 with chapter 1. Well, chapter 1 and 2 is in module 1. So just be aware that the modules and chapters are not the same. Sometimes students are really surprised if they do the first chapter and they don't realize there's another chapter in that module. So your homework is defined or is stated there. Okay. This video is getting long. I know. So extra help. Some of the modules have extra help. Now, not all the modules have a discussion, but that's where it'll be. Not all the modules have extra help. Extra help are lectures I've given, problems. Okay, I have an iPad here where I can work problems. See, I can draw graphs. I can do whatever, and so on and so forth. So there you go there. And then most, I'd say, modules have extra credit. Now, extra credit is just part of the module. It has the same due date as the module. This is out of the syllabus, but I put it again here, how to write and submit extra credit. That tells you what to do, how to do it. Then when you get here, you click on extra credit, and here's the video. You click on that, You click on this to submit it. Anyway, it's all, it's all explained there. So there's Module 1. Now, let's go to Module 2. I just want to show you quickly. Starts out, lectures on the top, then the homework assignment. Then you can go to MindTap. That takes you to the MindTap homework. This also has an extra help section and an extra credit as well. But let's go in the lectures because I want to show you something right now while I've got you. Read this, okay? This is important to read. So read it. The first part talks about the importance. You already saw that in the first course announcement. It is not, unfortunately, uncommon where students will go straight to MindTap. They'll ignore the stuff in Blackboard. They miss the discussions. They miss everything else in here. And then they wonder why they're not doing well in the class. And so the class is here in Blackboard. This is where it is. It's right here. I'm showing it to you. Then you go to then you go to MindTap, and then you do the stuff in there. I mean, that's the stuff over in MindTap is really important. But this is where the class starts. Each module starts here. So please read this. This will tell you also the best way to approach the class. Written by other students, by the way, successful students, and some of the pitfalls. So this is important. Then other things, why trade, la da 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 da, and more video lectures down here, all worth watching. Not too long. They're not too long, but they're really good, and they really help you understand the material. So when you go to MindTap, you'll know what's happening. Okay. So when you get more in the nitty gritty over there, it's not gonna shock you too much. Okay, and then one more. All the video. Here's Module 3. I want to show you Module 3 again because now is our second discussion. Right there. Not every module has a discussion, so I mean everything's a little different. So there it is. Lectures, homework, MindTap, extra credit. Oh, more extra credit for this one. So I think you've got I think you got the situation under control here. I think you know how the course is organized. I was going to put a little intro, video intro for module 2 and 3, but I think I already just did that. So you've got it. You come here and you start. This is where you start. The format's the same, or some lectures and videos, homework, MindTap. Okay, I think we have beat it to death. So welcome to the class once and again. It's a pleasure to have you here, and look forward to having you here throughout this semester. Good luck, and don't be shy. Shoot me a message, a question, whatever. Take care. See you later.